I'm here to show you how to make this super cute trick-or-treat bag. This is a little bag, sits up like this, and it has this adorable little spider on the front. And I'm getting ready to show you how to make it. The bag, the spider, the whole 9 yards. Let's get started. Okay, I started with a white paper sack, which you can find pretty much anywhere. And at about a little over 2 inches, I folded down. I kind of made a mark here with my fingernail so I would know where I did it. I folded down the top, okay? And then I took my trimmer and at the 1 inch line, I went ahead and just trimmed the top inch off. So I would have a nice clean top of my bag, okay? So then you can just set this bag aside, and I took a piece of black paper, and we're gonna go ahead and make our little spider. I punched out of my scallop punch 2 3/8 scallop punch, one of those, and then my 2 1/2 inch circle punch. And then, this is the fun part. I scored a piece of black paper, I don't know if you can see the score lines, on my Simply Scored on the 1/2 inch mark. I'm not going to show you that because it would take us forever. We'd be here forever to show you all that scoring. And then I simply took, to make my spider's legs, and I cut on my trimmer right here at the 1/4 inch mark on this side. Okay? So you're going to need 4 strips because one 12 inch by a 1/4 inch strip will make 8 spider legs. Then I took my spider legs and I just put them all together like so, and kind of, this doesn't have to be exact because this is just a fun thing for kiddos. I kind of went like this and saw where the half mark would be, which is 6 inches, and snipped. So now I have 4 legs. So I let my daughter help me with this because this was really fun for her to sit and pleat all of the spider legs. So you're just going to do each leg like so. Okay, now we've got all our spider legs crimped, and I'm just going to set them aside. Okay, we're going to take our scallop punch, and we're going to use the Versamark ink pen marker, watermark pen, And we're going to use the brush tip end and just go around each of the scallops like so to just make a little, and then I made my smile by going like so. And then I'm taking my embossing tray and pouring silver embossing powder over my circle and just shake it off. Whoops. Don't blow into your embossing powder tray. That's a mess. I went ahead and cleaned that up. Just remember to get your powder off wherever you don't want embossing to be. And then I just take a pair of tweezers and grab my heat gun and I let it heat up. Okay, so I've embossed my, oops, I missed a spot. Okay, so now I've embossed my spider with a smiley face and some shiny edging. And then I'm just going to take glue dots and put googly eyes on. Stampin' Up! Does not sell googly eyes, but there's just sometimes no substitution for googly eyes. Stampin' Up! Can't sell everything, right? Okay, because I want to make this fun for little kids, so that's why we're doing googly eyes. Okay, then I've used two dimensionals on the back of my scallop circle to pop my spider up from the circle a little bit. And then I just adhere all of the spider legs, and I do that by using glue dots. And you're just going to pick up a glue dot and start placing them around your spider. Okay, so now we have our spider assembled. So I'm going to go ahead and set him aside and bring back my bag. And I've cut a piece of 4.5 by 6 inch paper to go on the top of our bag. And I'm just going to take my basic black ink and sponge the edges of my paper. This is from the Bright Designer Series paper. Really fun. Okay, I'm just going to use my snail and adhere this down. And then I've used the Trick or Treat sentiment, and that is from, it's actually online. I used it on my design studio and printed a whole bunch of these out so that I could just quickly print them and punch them from the decorative label punch. And then I inked the edges with crumb cake. So I'm going to go ahead, or I should say sponged the edges. I'm going to go ahead and put my little Trick or Treat down. Okay. And then I'm using dimensionals to put my spider down. I'm using 4 because his legs kind of make him want to pop up from the paper. He's so fun. I love how his legs go off the paper bag all over the place. And then I just took and punched two holes at the top. And I used some Lucky Limeade on my other Lucky Limeade ruffled ribbon on my other bag. But on this bag I'm going to use the satin basic black just because I'm curious how different he'll look. Okay, trim that up. And there you have it. Your Trick or Treat bag is complete and it is so cute. I love these little legs on the edges. Have a great day, everybody.